Today we're making an almond joy cheesecake. Simple recipe, it's easy. The hardest part is actually getting your pan lined and waiting for it to cool. Let's get started over here. What we've got here, we've got 5 packages of 8-ounce cream cheese. You want 40 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. We're going to add 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of coconut cream. You can find this usually in your bar section, and also you want to make sure that you stir it up to get some of that fat mixed in with it. And we're going to mix this until it's nice and smooth. Our mixture is nice and smooth. Now to that we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream, 3 large eggs, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/3 cup of cake flour, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, we'll say that was 1 teaspoon. I'm just going to mix this until it's nice and smooth. Alright, it is now nice and smooth. We'll just go ahead and turn this off. Well, trying not to make too much of a mess. Now here, if you take a look at our baking dish, we're using an 8-inch pan, and we've lined it with parchment paper. That's probably one of the hardest things actually of this entire recipe. But with the parchment paper, you kind of want to take it and you want to kind of fold into like little squares, little triangles, and then place it in there so it doesn't tear. Alright, we'll take this. We're just going to pour that there in the center. It's going to have a kind of a rustic look when it's all finished. We have preheated our oven to 400 degrees. And we're going to bake this for approximately 40 to 45 minutes. Just going to smooth that out a little bit. Like I said, it's going to have that kind of that rustic look. The parchment paper, whenever we take it off, will kind of give it that little rustic look. Alright. Smoothed out. Alright, we're going to stick this in the oven. Alright, our cheesecake is done. I'm going to lift it out slowly and set it here. It took us about an hour. It's going to depend on your oven. Some ovens cook a little faster, some cook a little slower. It all depends on how they hold their heat. Now here's the hardest part. We're going to have to set and let this wait overnight and until it cools so we can put our caramel and almond and coconut topping on top. Gracie. Alright, our cheesecake is done. We let it overnight. Now at the very top here you notice it's cracked. And the reason it's cracked is because we over mixed it. So you kind of want to, whenever you're making your cheesecake, you want to mix it just enough to get all the ingredients incorporated. That will help it from cracking. Alright, we're going to take our spring cone pan off. Sides off. Little sides down. You can see that gives it that nice little rustic look there. We're just going to slowly transfer this over to our cake pan without making a huge mess. Alright, there we go. Right there in the center. Alright, and to that we're going to add some sweetened coconut, just like you would in an Almond Joy candy bar. And you can determine how much you want on that. We also have some toasted coconuts. We've done I have some toasted almonds. We toasted some almonds. We're going to place those on there. Again, it's how many ever that you would enjoy. We're just going to kind of fill that up. Now we've taken 4 ounces of milk chocolate, and we've added about, what was that, 1/8 of a teaspoon of butter. We put that in the microwave, we melted it. This is our milk chocolate portion of our cheesecake. We're just going to take our spoon, we're just going to drizzle some of that milk chocolate on top. Alright, there we go. We have a delicious and easy Almond Joy cheesecake. Today we're going to make a Almond Joy, let's start over.